some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go at the link. On the return, Britton Covey. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. This finds Smith. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Motioning him from the slot right. 3rd down, they're dialing up the touch pass here. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Hurts now on 4th. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they had that one contained right at the line. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. 2nd and 10 now. Forced out to his right. Throw secured by George Pickett. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
14.
Russ now from the gun. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. So that connection for first will bring us to the... Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the pistol, Hurts. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Hurts throwing again. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 1st down throwing for Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throwing deep down the left. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over after the interception. Well, they have the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
On 1st down, Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Barkley's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He keeps it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Cordero Patterson now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Wilson now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, Warren. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. They'll go again with Warren. He's contained at the line for no gain. Josh Sweat making the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Hurts to throw. Able to get it to Barkley. Juke the defender. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Russ off the play fake. He fires one deep down the middle. And they pick him off again. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offensive coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And what a hit there. Oh, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. A play fake now hurts to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, 73.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Wilson out of the pistol. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Working quickly here. 1st and 10, give to Harris. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, it's Wilson. Caught by Freiermuth. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Russ now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They've got to keep moving quick here. Another try following the sack. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 15-yard line.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey, easy, 63.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. This one finds Goddard. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers take possession of the football.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Mike Williams, the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that...
And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
It'd be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Short kick gathered in at the 15. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, here's Russ. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be second down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. Well, partner, we could see they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, hoping to pull the road victory off. We know, though, it can be so tough to win on the road, and there's some dejected faces as they leave this football field.
Never enjoyed these flights home. Going to be a long, silent one as they try to figure out what went wrong, ruminate on the outcome of this game. You never like taking one on the chin, ever, ever, ever. And heading home just gives them all some extra time to think about what went wrong.
Glad I'm not going to be on that flight.